so I'm not familiar with Will Sommer, but this information was just now sent to me, and he's talking about the whole Steven Crowder beef with Daily Wire. And in this one right here, he says in his video, do you see this right here? Steven Crowder insists that this is a slave contract by saying there's no need to be enslaved like this. And then he says, then the Daily Wire revealed this slave contract was for $50 million over 4 years, 4 weeks off of a year, and Crowder never working on Fridays. Not a bad deal. So this is big boy type stuff. This right here is big boy type of stuff, man. I don't know what to say. Like when you talk about $50 million on a contract, because I do remember in this video right here that was sent to me by Lisa Marie, birthday girl, shout out to you. Apparently, Jeremy Boring, the co-CEO of the Daily Wire, he responded to Steven Crowder, letting everyone know all the specifics of the contract. And we will check that out, but since that is 52 minutes long, I'm not going to get to it just yet. But then I saw this too. He said one final detail right here. Jordan Peterson, whose podcast is hosted by the Daily Wire, was apparently unaware of who Crowder's video was actually about and initially tweeted his support for him. All right. And then it says, so Jordan Peterson saw that Steven Crowder was talking about in his video was worth showing some support for, and he decided to tweet about it in support of Steven Crowder. But then it says someone appears to have gotten to him though, and Peterson later deleted the tweet. And the reason why he deleted the tweet is because by him supporting that, he is biting the hand that feeds him. And he was just like, oh, I didn't know he was talking about Daily Wire. I didn't get that from the conversation. I don't know. Because if anybody knew, I mean, could understand that Steven Crowder was talking about Daily Wire, whom Jordan B. Peterson is actually doing business with, it would be Jordan B. Peterson. That's just me though. But Jordan Peterson said not to apologize, not to take back your words. So if you're backing Steven Crowder, then you're backing Steven Crowder, in my opinion. That's just me. But let's go on. So this is the reason why I actually came over here in the first place. So it says there's a big feud breaking out tonight between two of the biggest names in right-wing media. Now they're down to just two names. All right. Now this is Will Sommer. I still got to know who this guy is, but apparently a lot of people are getting their information from him with the quoted tweets and the retweets and all that other stuff. I mean, the likes and the follows and the retweets. Oh, okay. And then it says it pits Steven Crowder against Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire, all over a $50 million offer for Crowder that he found so offensive he leaked the terms of the offer. Now, that's something that we was checking out earlier today. We checked out a video of Steven Crowder, not today, yesterday. We checked out a video of Steven Crowder breaking down this entire situation. And I asked the question, if the contracts are that bad and they are taking $250,000 away if you miss a video, per video, $250,000. I was like, whoa, how much money is involved in this contract? This is crazy. It's nuts. But if you're talking about $12.5 million per year, and you're saying all you got to do is do your work, look, I wouldn't want to sign anything like that either, but it's a bunch of, like, if somebody's giving you $50 million, you're going to be dealing with things on another level that we wouldn't be able to really deal with. But Steven Crowder made great points while presenting his side. So I just want to see how this whole thing carries out, because I want to see Ben Shapiro say something about it. Definitely Candace say something about it. Oh, this is about to be lit. And I want to see Steven see that response from Jeremy Boring. And I want him to let the people know what's really going on, because Jeremy Boring, he let people know, look, this is $50 million, bruh. 50 mil. And if you got an issue with us offering you 50 mil over 4 years and you can't do your job, then you can kiss my black butt. It didn't go down like that. And I'm playing around, but seriously, I didn't watch that video yet because that's 50. I mean, that's 52 minutes. Now I gotta watch it. I gotta freaking watch it now because Jeremy Boring is this. Oh man, this might not be good. Well, it doesn't have to be good for Steven because he's already getting to it. He's already starting his own movement right now. And as he said in his video last night that we checked out, as Steven Crowder said from his own mouth, he said Mug Club is coming for all of it. Obviously, he felt like those different fines per videos not being posted is not good. It's not good at all. And like you said, the hose clamp 619, automatically certain percentages come off of it off top. And it will be close. Would it be $37.5 million because he's demonetized? Because you get penalized when you're demonetized. So off top, he loses 25%. And that right there is an issue, especially if you're constantly backing the machine and not your people. So if you're constantly backing the machine and you're like, yo, you're demonetized, so you're not getting any money for this. Nah. That's on you. You demonetize. You're saying that you don't have the support that we are paying for. Like he's putting himself out there, and you guys aren't backing him already. So yeah, he makes some valid points. But some people who are on the outside, like looking at that 50 million, like if you don't shut up, and you know what I mean. So I really want to see what happens with this right here. Because this right here is gonna be dope. Let me see if Steven Crowder said anything. I'm done being quiet tomorrow. Okay, that was okay. All right. To watch the full episode, calling out Big Con, click link here. Big Con is in bed with Big Tech. Holy crap. Holy crap. This is getting wild, man. This is getting wild. What's this one say?
Specifically avoiding naming names or going after individuals in this video. Because I genuinely hope that those I'm addressing, and you know who you are, have a change of heart. Don't sign these contracts. I now know what you are signing out there. I have the luxury of not having to. Let me go through this. If any of the major platforms issues a content strike such that Crowder cannot be monetized on such platform, the fee will be reduced by 25%. And then another 20% of it happens on Apple. And then another 10% of it happens on Facebook. And then another 10% of it happens on Spotify.
So that's far more than just 25% because you get all of these other percentages taken off top. Dude, he's going to be paid like $5 million. Oh my gosh. And you know they usually run in packs. Wow, this is big business right here.
And then if you get a strike, meaning a suspension, another 20%. Just to drive it home. You get hit by a car, you have a sick day. You could lose $100,000 a day. This is what's sent out to everybody.
Listen, bro, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. This right here is going to be so dope just to see it all. And you know what? They might come together. Like, this is what I'm hoping. This is what I'm hoping. All right. This is what I'm hoping. They might come together and like, yo, I didn't know it was that bad. I'm glad that you put it out there, but I'm mad that you put it out there. You should have come to me directly and, you know what I mean? What's up? You're messing our money up. That's Daily Wire. And Steven Crowder like, man, what y'all putting this daggone thing will have me never being paid. Never being paid. The 50 million that this contract is all about, I won't even see probably like 20% of it because of everything that's going to be taken off. I've been doing this through my supporters in Mug Club. And then we just separated from Blaze TV. So Blaze TV, so there's so much going on here. The fact that y'all got this going on and this coming off and this coming off and this coming off. The dude said he is under pressure. He said he is not happy. I'm not happy. So will they come to a meet in the middle of the road and be like, okay, this is what we'll do. Can we renegotiate? Can we take some things off because we know your worth? All right. Clearly you are the biggest conservative channel on YouTube right now. It's worth renegotiating. The brother got a lot of power behind him. He got a lot of steam behind him, a lot of supporters behind him. And I would renegotiate if I was them. But then again, Daily Wire is like, we're not in a position that we have to renegotiate with you, bro. We got Jordan B. Peterson, we got Ben Shapiro, we got Candace Owens, we got Matt Walsh. It's that young lady named from PragerU. I don't know who else they have, but they got a bunch of people. So they probably feel like we don't have to say anything about anything, bro. Like, come on now. We offered you a great deal, and your contract is probably the biggest we've ever drawn up. We're just protecting ourselves. There's so much to talk about with this right here, because you do also have to understand that Daily Wire have to protect themselves from a business standpoint. Steven Crowder have to protect himself from a business standpoint. This is not personal at all. Steven Crowder didn't approach them as a personal being. Like, okay, I feel like you're taking advantage of me as a person. No. He approached them as a business. He's like, I can't believe you're having people you're doing business with sign this contract. It's not fair. It's not fair. And you don't fully back us. If something was to happen and we got demonetized or something, we lose a whole poop ton of money. That don't sit well with me. So not only am I being fined per month, I'm being fined per quarter. And all of that is coming off of my bottom line. So it's like, and I got employees myself. This isn't only for me. Like what comes to me, I'm divvying out to all of my staff. So it's a lot to discuss here. That's why it's silly for anybody to jump into this and like, I understand it all. No, we don't understand a damn thing. Not until they continue to talk about it. So yeah, it's business. It's business. They all got interest to protect. They all have interest to protect. And guess what? If I'm paying anybody $50 million to do anything, you trust and damn believe I'm gonna take money off when you don't do it. I'm not paying you to sit around. This ain't the NBA. You're not gonna be out there playing and not having the good games, and I still gotta pay you a guaranteed $40 million a year. Anthony Davis. So there's many people out there who take advantage of these big time contracts on both sides, the people who drew up the contract and the talent. And he's saying, you know what? I'd rather have my own organization with my own talent. And this is where I'll be. You know what? This is going to be extremely interesting from the scope of someone who's trying to build a brand himself. You know, watching this, I'm learning a lot. I do want to hear what y'all guys say about this in the comments, though. Y'all let me know, okay? Per usual, love y'all. If you have any more information, forward it my way. Peace out.